Hola, como I forgot somebody. Oh shit! There we go. Okay, there we go. Hey, how's everybody doing today?
What's going on?
I'm really tired, so I've been up since 5:30. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be kind of like I'm gonna be like Seth. I'm not gonna talk today. I'm just
Okay.
gonna feel bad. And but all right, guys. How's everybody doing, guys? How are you doing?
Mess with me, Robert Storm.
Doing amazing, man. I'm starting my week of vacation, so I am fucking happy.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for bringing up vacation. Next week, no storms live because I'm going to be on a little mini vacation. So
Nice.
I'll be out of town too. I'll be in Delaware. So
No, Rob, I was actually going to tell you at the end of the stream I can't make it next week because we got plans with the kids. So that's actually perfect.
Wow.
yeah,
Yep.
I'll be in Delaware. So
Look
yeah, I won't
at
hear either.
Karma lining up. Look at Destiny. Look at
You know,
Destiny
tell-
lining up.
Garner really lined up for that shit.
I almost wore that shirt today, bro.
Oh really?
I
you almost wore
changed
the
it at
X-Men
the
one?
last minute because Adam wore it last week.
You know what, Rob? You put that on. I'm going to get mine.
That right there shows you that Walmart is in every state.
Everything. Yep.
Hey, every once in a while, Walmart has some pretty good ass
Good,
shirts.
yeah.
Dude,
So,
I've
like,
got one from them.
yeah.
it's like
They had-
$7. I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
You
I can't pass that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, next time you guys see me on the stream, it'll be without the beard because I start a new job tomorrow. So beard's going away tonight.
So you can't be looking like a hobo. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. You know, I was kind of digging the hobo look for a while, but you know, you got to get rid of that if you want a job that pays $20 an hour.
Dude, I got a job that pays $20 an hour. I dress like a hobo. I mean,
Trim this shit down.
Maybe y'all should link
Do you work in an office?
no, but I deal with clients.
No, that's why. It's because
So in the office,
It's
you
like
can't
regulation.
wear a beard?
yeah,
Not the type
I
of
get
beard
rid of
that
I get
Adam
rid of the
wears.
beard.
Yeah, Adam looks like he's asking for $1. You know, some people have trimmed beards. You know,
Change.
If he holds the door in the front office, they're gonna give him some change. That's what it's saying.
I was at Walmart this morning, and I'm loading up the trunk with our groceries, right? And some crackheaded white guy comes over on a bike. He's like, "Hi, sir. My name is like I ain't got no money." He's like, "I wasn't even gonna ask for no money." And he turned around and leaves. And then he goes to the guy next to me, and guess what he did? He asked for money.
Yeah.
I went to the store yesterday. It's a similar situation, Rob. This guy, every time I go there, I see something in it, man. It just pull on my heart because this guy's an elderly black man. It's 100-something degrees here now. And I went and asked the lady, I said, "Is this guy homeless? Is he?" She said, "I think he's so because he comes here every day." And, man, I gave him $10 because, man, he was about to die out there. And I said, "Are you hungry?" He said, "I could use something." And I thought he was hungry. If he didn't, then he just fooled me out of $10. But my heart goes out to people like that.
Yeah,
I'll
I
buy
did
him
that
food
too.
and everything. I'll buy food for him, stuff like that. But just give him straight cash.
Yeah.
Because I've been there several times, and he's asking for it. And the times he went in there, because I watched him yesterday, because he went in there when he got enough money. Now see was he going to buy a beer. Because if he bought beer, then I was not going to get nothing. But he bought an actual drink to try to hydrate himself. So
You guys are better than me, man, because there's so many bums where I live, and I'll go out to a stoplight and they'll have like a sign with their little kid like "We're hungry," and I'll be like,
No.
Wow.
Oh wow, dude.
Wow.
I used to
Wow.
back in the like
Guys, like
I actually
another
used to work nights at 7-Eleven, and there were these homeless people that would come by, and they'd be like, "Hey man, can I get some food? I mean, you're throwing it out anyway." Like, and at first I was like, "Whatever, you know, I'm tossing it in the garbage anyway." So yeah, you can have like the taquitos I'm about to write off, you know, whatever, you can take them. Okay. Then we got in trouble for that, and I wasn't able to do that anymore.
got sick, they would sue your ass, bro.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's why they don't do that. Because my
Yeah.
mom, she used to work at Dunkin'
that's what he told me too.
and
That's what most told
she
me too.
used
Yeah.
to do that. She used to give it to the homeless people, and the manager's like, "You do know if one of them gets sick, they can sue us. Doesn't matter if we gave it to them or not for free.
Yeah.
It's like they can sue us." Okay, I guess we can go on topic. Could this mean that Affleck's Daredevil we see? I thought that was
He was seen
I
on set.
hope so.
He was seen on set.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we're definitely seeing him, and I am so fucking happy. I don't care if it's 2 minutes. I see Ben Affleck as Daredevil again. I just kill. God, take me now. I'm good.
I'm hoping to God this Deadpool movie doesn't turn out to be like just a cluster F
Of cameos.
of cameos.
I'm starting
and
to think-
Easter eggs.
Doctor Strange.
Okay, well,
I'm
what
with
I'm
you-
hearing,
with you on that,
what I'm
Rob.
hearing is the alleged plots that's been running around is that this new movie is going to have the Illuminati from another universe,
Oh no.
okay, getting revenge for the shit that Scarlet Witch pulled. And I'm just sitting there like, so it's you're pulling a do-over on Multiverse of Madness, pretty much.
I think I heard Elizabeth Olsen, the one version of the Scarlet Witch, is going to be in it as well.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
She's
was-
come out. She's come out and said that she wants to be part of the whole X-Men universe.
The House of M kind of thing.
And
Well,
it
yeah, that's
would-
what they're hinting on this,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yeah.
going to be a house that's going to tie into the House on M, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just afraid, man, because there's a lot of movies where I don't know. I don't want to say it's gonna pull Multiverse of Madness. 'Cause I think Multiverse of Madness really didn't do anything. Like they had one scene of cameos, and I'm like, that's it. Like, where's the
I
madness?
think it. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was done.
I think it bolstered Scarlet Witch's badassery. If you can.
No, that was the
word.
best.
Yeah. It showed how powerful she
Because
was. Yeah.
Let me
in the
tell you
comic
something,
books, to
dude.
me, she never was that. I thought her
No.
powers was cheesy when she first came out, but now I've seen all what she can do and what she did.
Let me tell you something. From the day they first announced that Scarlet Witch was coming to the fucking MCU, that's what I always wanted to fucking see, because that is the Scarlet Witch in the comics.
Because she's the
Fuck that
Omega
other shit
mutant,
we
right?
saw.
Is she Omega
That's
level mutant?
Witch that you saw in Multiverse of Madness. That's what I always
She
wanted
must
to
be
see.
became that later on, because when she first came out, she had them fingers pointing like Spider-Man and doing all that hex stuff, and
Yeah,
it was
and I mean,
a
she
probability.
could do that, but it
It
was
was
so much more. And like a Multiverse of Madness just completely
Well,
went with it. And I
It was
They
more
started
like
making her
probability thing, but now she's like she can do space time. She wasn't that powerful in the comic books at first.
and
Well,
honestly,
that was with the Darkhold, right? That she was able to
Yeah.
do
I
that.
know, yeah. I know a lot of people were disappointed, like, okay, like what he's saying, like, okay, well, we didn't get, where was the madness in like the Multiverse of Madness? Okay, I get that. Okay. The reason it didn't bother me, okay, was because it kept the story focused on Scarlet Witch. Okay.
just saying
It
it was a bad title.
wasn't just a big cameo fest.
I'm just saying it
Which
was
is
a
what
bad
I
title.
thought it was gonna be.
I'm just saying it was a bad title. I actually
Oh,
don't.
no,
hate
no,
the
no.
movie.
Okay, no, I understand that. No, that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
The title was elusive.
Yeah. I mean,
Fair
I
enough,
like
fair
the
enough.
movie. I think Seth was like, "Fuck it, I'm not even gonna try to talk today." But, no,
I'm tired of this bullying. I'm out. I like that shit.
I like Multiverse of Madness. I think it's one of the better, after Endgame movies.
Yeah.
I like how they made Scarlet Witch a badass and everything. I think the title is completely.
I think the madness part was the different versions of Strange we saw.
Yeah,
That's
that
what I
was.
think
Yeah.
I didn't find that very maddening. I just felt like,
I saw
Yeah.
them. No, I saw them as in the multiverse, and the madness is Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
man, I
they're
saw more
losing it.
Multiverse of Madness on The Simpsons. When Homer went to that real life
It's the
world,
multiverse of Scarlet Witch, multiverse of madness.
But so there was something I was gonna say though. To your comment, Danny, like when she first came out, she was kind of and she wasn't that powerful. They really allude to how powerful she was in Infinity War when she came down and she was like fucking everything
Fucking
up.
Thanos. She would have
Yeah.
killed him had he not
Why
Why
realized.
you- Yeah.
Yeah, she'd have
Why
killed
was
him.
she up there?
Yeah, because when she could destroy Infinity Stone, we knew how powerful she was.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. And then in Endgame,
The end game when she did.
Yeah.
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 the living crap out of Thanos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Doctor Strange
she was
is
holding
loser,
Thanos
by the
off
way.
in Endgame too, when she was trying to
She
destroy the
ripped-
stone
she ripped-
and at the same time.
She ripped
holding
his
him
armor off.
Yeah.
She ripped her armor off.
Doctor
It
Strange
was,
is
it was
loser.
that was
Why didn't he just cut Thanos' arm off? All this could have been avoided. All of it.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah.
God damn you, how it should have ended.
Like all this could have been avoided. All of it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3. It's just I hope it doesn't go,
Get too
because
bogged
It's
down.
going to. It's going to. And he's going to make jokes out of it. I think it's going to be just
yeah, I know he's
one
gonna make
big
jokes out of it.
spoof
Just
out of Multiverse of Madness. If they're
Yeah.
going that route that you said, I can just see the jokes flying right now.
has there been any rumors or confirmation that Cable's gonna be back in this? I know
Yeah.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead is gonna be back.
No, he's one of the
Yeah.
confirmed cast members to be back. He's going to be back.
So
Cable's
we need
supposed to be-
Cyclops.
which
in
is-
this
Maybe
bitch.
Josh Brolin ain't brilliant to get two major roles in the MCU.
Yeah.
We need Cyclops.
I want to
back.
see him in that
Which one?
Wolverine in his brown costume, not the black and gold one. I think I saw a picture of him in the black and gold one.
Oh, he's gonna be this yellow one, blue and yellow.
I didn't like that one.
Who? Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Oh,
The old school one.
I'm
The brown and
seeing
yellow
fan
one?
art-
I like
fan-
the
I'm
brown,
seeing
the
fan
brown
art
on
both.
brown.
Yeah.
That's the best one to me.
Yeah, I want to see the brown on yellow, the one that they showed at the end, the end, like what was it, X-Men Wolverine, the second one or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
So the alternate
Yeah,
ending
yeah.
or end credit scene or something. Mason Clark throwing in a super chat.
Oh, wait,
Man.
opens the
The briefcase. Yeah,
the briefcase.
Black Widow had the most chilling, awesome opening credit scene I've ever seen.
What?
Was that Mila J. Smells like
Teen Spirit fit perfectly. Thoughts? Honestly, I won't say it's the most chillingly awesome scene I've ever seen, but it was great. And
Yeah.
yes, that song did fit that tone
I don't
perfectly.
even remember.
Yep.
I remember
yeah.
the open scene.
Yeah.
Open scene.
You're talking about the opening credits, right? With
Yeah, with her
Yeah.
montaging everything that's going
Yeah.
on in the Red Room and shit. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I like
That's
that.
good.
Opening.
I liked
I
it.
wouldn't
was
say it's
great.
the best thing or
Like-
chilling, but I mean, I liked it. It was cool.
I liked the that version of the song. It was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that song. I was thinking about that movie this week. I wanted to go back and rewatch it, and then I
That
just
Black Widow.
Yeah,
I
just
just saw Florence Pugh today. Actually, I was watching the Formula One race, and she was there.
Uh-huh.
Hardly didn't recognize her, man. She had short hair, blonded, yellow, dyed yellow or bluish.
Is she doing a movie or something?
Probably.
Let's hope so. Let's hope she didn't take a leap into the alphabet squad.
Well, it is what it is, man. What I was to say. Just
Ryan
don't piss my
Newsom
pool.
doing a $5 super chat. I know you guys don't care at this point of the MCU Blade movie, but I heard that it could be radar depending on the decision of production. Ryan, I love you. Thank you
They
for
gotta write
sharing.
they gotta write a script first.
Yeah, they don't have nothing.
Nothing.
They started and it went to strike.
The
Yeah,
fact that
I
we
think they
don't
gotta make
care-
sure Mahershala Ali's still interested at this point. Like, goddamn, like
Dude, they need to just cancel it.
they
Just
do.
straight up cancel it. I don't care what that end credit scene was. We
Yeah.
only heard a voice. They can retcon that. We never saw a person. They could easily just retcon that into anybody's voice. Just cancel it. You never had a script or a plan for the movie in the first place. You
just did it
pulled
because
a-
Mahershala Ali wanted it.
they pulled a Warner Brothers and hey, we got this big name person. What do you want to go do? Oh, okay, Blade, we can make that work. 20 years later, we're still not making it work.
When did they initially announce that?
When they announced Multiverse of Madness and all that
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Yeah, dude, that
Yeah.
was years ago. That was like what, 4
Yeah.
years ago?
2020?
2019.
Yeah, when they
With
did
with
yeah.
all this was before WandaVision. Like
Yeah.
when WandaVision was being first announced, they announced Blade.
Yeah.
I just asked
Yeah.
for a year. I ain't asked for all that stuff there. I just said what year was it?
2019.
Simple question.
2019.
Simple question.
Well, sometimes people don't know an actual date. We're not Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
We
we
just-
got enough geeks on this panel to know actual dates, bro. 'Cause I guarantee if
Hey,
it's something that you
Seth
want to
is
prove, you would pull up all kind of
Seth is
video
the
of me
fact
saying
checker,
something
okay?
crazy.
He needs to be looking up the checks. He's the fact checker.
He
Oh
said
no, I
2019.
remember the announcement on Comic-Con. I was waiting. I was like on my edge of my seat. I was like, oh yeah, let's see Phase 4's announcements and all that. I remember that, and yeah.
That was like the one more thing. We're like, we got one more thing, and then Mahershala
Yeah.
Ali came out with
Yeah.
the Blade.
Yeah.
They produced those blades half fucking fast enough, but man, they didn't get a damn script for the movie.
I wish they would do it because the last Blade was so terrible. If they use something
The third
to
I kind of
Trinity?
like
Trinity.
Trinity sucks so bad. I kind of
Yeah.
like
So bad.
It's so bad it's good. It's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
the first two were awesome,
Let's-
in my opinion. That third one was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Dude, in that movie, Wesley Snipes refused to open his eyes in one scene, so they had to CGI his eyes open.
What?
Dude, at the end, like when he's sitting on the friggin' gurney table, like his eyes were
Oh.
open, they're CGI.
Oh, really?
Watch that
I didn't know
scene
that.
again. They were
Now,
CGI.
now I gotta go back and watch it now.
Because he refused to open his eyes for the scene. It looks so bad.
Why would
I
he
just
open
like-
his eyes? Like, what's the refusal? Like,
I just
Like,
like that
no,
scene.
because he was being apparently he was having a lot of disagreements with the director,
Yeah.
and that like forced him to like be a little recluse and treat him and everyone else like shit. Like he hated Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
I heard
Hated
Triple
Ryan
H.
Reynolds.
Yeah.
Heard Triple H had a little bit of issues with him too, so it was a bad.
Well, he got that
Especially in
personality.
those times, he was even more annoying than he is
Yeah.
today.
Mhm.
Which
you know
pisses
what?
me off because he's probably one of my favorite actors.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, dude, watch Demolition Man. The man's a fucking treasure.
You know what though? After all the movies we've been getting in the past 2 years, I look back at those old school superhero movies and I'm like, I miss those times. I want to go
I
back.
kind of do too. Like I mean,
But
love
nothing
the
was
Switchblade movies.
nothing was connected, and
Yeah,
it
I
was
miss
just
my
all like
Fantastic Fours and my
yeah,
Daredevil.
You got a sequel and maybe a trilogy in each one.
and then an
you know?
X-Men movie that retcons itself every time there's a new one out.
You're damn right.
You got an old school movie, but you make fun of it every week.
Those are the times, sir. Those are the times.
We got a what? We got a what?
You had an old school action movie, but you make fun of it every week. The power shifting.
No, that wasn't enjoyable. 20 years from now, I'm not gonna look back and go, you know what was really awesome? That Black Adam movie.
How you change so fast? Because the night after, I saw
I'm not
you
gonna
the
lie,
other
dude.
day,
Dude,
and
I
you
hope
loved
not.
it, and you even taught that MCU could learn lessons from it. I was like, he is saying this about
It's
this.
called the honeymoon phase. I tell people this all the time. You get out of the theater, you're riding on this high, and then the next day you wake up, it's like you're having a one-night stand, right? You're like, you're doing it, and you're like, yes, and then the next day you're like, what the hell did I do?
See, here's the thing, dude. I acknowledge all of Black Adam's faults, but I'm sorry, it's a fun ass movie. I watched it last week.
It's
Very
for what
fun.
it's all right. I mean,
And really, it's the Justice Society. Like, they're the best damn thing in the movie.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
the
They
only
made
good
the
thing.
movie.
That-
They're
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, I don't give a shit.
That was the only good thing. It's like Civil War. I only watched Civil War for the airport scene. You know, the rest of the movie can go shove itself. Matt 1306 said Deadpool is supposed to be Deadpool kills the Fox universe. I hope they don't do that. I hope they don't do that. He just goes through every Fox property.
You have my curiosity. Now you have my attention.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Probably.
Would not
I mean,
surprise me.
if they give us Thomas Jane back as the Punisher, like that's all I want. Please, just want Dirty Laundry.
A man can dream.
Oh,
You're gonna see Halle Berry back as Storm, guarantee it.
Giggity.
Danny will be there day one. Phil
Not
Kahn
so much.
says, Phil Kahn threw a $9 super chat in. Thank you. Maybe a hot take. The early 2000s superhero movies are better than the movies coming out now. The superhero movies are overrated, in my opinion. I think the early 2000s superhero films were funner.
Some of them was
They
crap.
were. You know
Yeah,
what?
those-
I will say
It's,
Green
the
Lantern
market
was
wasn't
crap.
saturated. The
Dude, I think
wasn't saturated.
Yeah, that's true.
Green
Mark
Lantern was
was
crap.
Yeah.
Jonah Hex was crap.
Dude, I like Jonah Hex. The
Well, I feel like
perfect Megan Fox.
back then we didn't have high expectations for these movies like we do now. You
Yeah,
know, it's
that's the
different.
problem.
It's a different. We had so high expectations now for these movies. Back then we were like, oh, that looks fun. Now it's like, okay, you gotta hit this, and that for me to like it. And now it's a little bit different. You know,
I mean, like I think there was way more positive superhero movies in the early 2000s than there were negative. You know, like Elektra was crap, but Daredevil was awesome. Punisher was awesome.
One version of Daredevil was
Two
awesome.
Fantastic Four movies.
More movies. I do too. I think they're fun.
The Spider-Man's.
The
Yeah.
theatrical cut wasn't good, but the director's cut was awesome.
But see, like Guy Scar's right. Like we're oversaturated because I remember when Spider-Man 3 came out. For years, I was like, this is an abomination to everything Spider-Man. And then Venom came along, and it was instantly better.
Yeah. Venom 2 came along, and you're looking at that movie like it's the Messiah.
Yeah. And then Four Stick comes out, and you're like, man, those Fantastic Four movies were great. So, with all this new stuff coming out, you're like,
I literally, dude, back in the day, I literally did like I think it was like top 13 reasons Spider-Man 3 is terrible, okay, or something. Like I did like this long 1 hour video, okay, and now I'm looking back on it going, perhaps I judged you too harshly.
I don't think it's oversaturation. I think it's
Perhaps I judged you too
people
harshly.
doing stuff and don't know what they're doing. It's not oversaturated. If everybody knew what they were doing and they had to correct the director for that, then we'd be loving life because it would be done correctly. But some people get stuff and don't know what to do with it.
yeah,
Like
there's
somebody get
still-
behind the wheel of a high performance car and get kicked by someone in a Volkswagen because the person in the Volkswagen knows what he's doing and can drive,
Yeah.
and the person in the high performance car don't know what they're doing, a novice, and get their butt sweep. So that's what I think. I don't think it's oversaturation. I think it's a lot of ignorance and people don't know what they're doing, and they got these agendas and all that kind of crazy stuff.
I think
That's
it's
put it
all of
together
that.
and
I
mess
think it's
it
all
up.
combined. It's a whole big. It's
Yeah,
not just
I
one
think
thing. It's a bunch of different
right.
things that are causing the problems that we're having
Yeah.
nowadays.
I
It's
don't
the
think
death of 1,000
oversaturation
cuts.
is the correct terminology. Is all I'm saying. I don't think it's oversaturated.
Oh, I do think there's oversaturation. I think there's other reasons as well, but I do think oversaturation is a real thing. James Gunn even came out in an interview and they asked him point blank, "Do you think there's too many superhero movies?" He's like, "Yes." Like they're all between all the superhero shows and the superhero movies and the superhero video games.
That's
People
why
are getting tired of it.
Yeah,
That's the
I-
problem.
I want
it seems to be all there is now.
a 3-year stop on all superhero stuff. Just on every franchise. Just 3 years
God,
stop.
I would be happy.
You know, and
You're
then
gonna
come
see-
back with it.
You're going to see how Tom Cruise is going to destroy the box office this week.
Really,
Oh
really,
yeah.
really,
Tom Cruise
really?
kill it. It's something different. It's an action movie, but it's not a superhero. It's just like, and that's why I'm going to see Oppenheimer. I'm going to see
Yes.
Mission Impossible because
Yes.
I want different stuff, variety. You know, I don't want the same thing every week. You know, every month with a new superhero movie coming out.
Yo, first, hold on. The Amazing Web had to a $2 super chat. He said, "Old man Rob, back in my day, Jonah
Said no one ever.
hey, compared to like Shazam, Fury of the Gods, and some of these movies, man.
That would
Yeah,
work.
yeah. I'll take Josh Brolin and Megan Fox. I never thought I would say that, but I'll take that over some of this stuff.
Interesting combination, to say the least.
I mean, it was the perfect role for her. She played it.
No, honestly, I think one of the big problems is like not only just the oversaturation, the fact there's too much, it's the fact that none of these superhero movies, they really don't feel special anymore.
None of them do.
Did you remember how hype it was thinking that we might get an Avengers film? And then when it finally came out, like how special that was, even how special like getting a sequel to it was, or getting Infinity War adapted. Now you're looking at it like, okay, yeah, this is happening every fucking week. Like, why do I care?
Because they haven't shown any direction, right? They haven't shown any direction.
With the first three phases, we knew something was building up.
Yeah.
Now we're just like, okay, what's happening? You know, we just
And-
sit around,
and-
but somewhere, you know.
I know Rob's going to disagree with me. I feel like they kind of did the same thing to Star Wars, okay? In the
They
sense that
100% did the same thing.
Oh, thank you.
Why would I
Because-
disagree?
Okay. Well, because my whole thing was like we would get a new trilogy like every like 13 years or something, 13, 18 years,
like
whatever.
every 15
Okay,
or
like
20
when a
years.
new Star Wars film came out, it was something special. Like, it was
Big.
something to behold. Like you could not wait to see it, even if you didn't think it was going to be good. You were like, you could not wait to see it. Like, I admit, I cannot fucking stand Rise of Skywalker. Me and Rob were hyped as fuck to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before it came out. Okay, but now, like, you see new Star Wars shit all the time. It's not special anymore.
Dude,
Exactly.
Ahsoka is getting ready to come out in like a month or so. I love Ahsoka. I love Rebels. Dude, I don't even like when it comes out, I'll watch it. It's like I'm not looking.
But you're
I'm
not
not
excited. You're not excited. Yeah.
problem.
I'm excited to watch.
I don't have the feels I had, before about these.
Yeah, they
movies,
took the excitement out. I was excited for Mandalorian. I was excited for Boba Fett. And then it was like let down to like, like I didn't even go see Indiana Jones.
I'm excited to see Rosario Dawson, man. I don't know about you.
I
but I'm
sadly
excited
did.
to see Rosario.
Yeah, she's one of my. Yeah.
It's just like we said today early on the Secret Invasion roundtable. To me, this is the best show that Disney Plus has produced.
One of the best written shows, I
Is
think.
written well. Is kind of
It's up there with
slow burn.
Andor.
Yeah,
It's
I
really
compared to
good.
Andor. I compared to Andor.
And I think people can't say that. And I think Seth says all the time, lazy writing. This is not lazy writing. So
I
that
think
lets
people
me
are.
show that they have it within them to write good stuff, but because the supply and demand is so high, people go, I want it. Then they kind of
Pumping it
rush
out.
the process. But I don't think they rush the process on this because their end scenes, their last scenes, the cliffhanger, I guess is the proper thing to call it. It gets you ready for the next show because last two cliffhangers were like, man, I know that just didn't happen. So. What they're doing now, I don't know whether they're paying attention or whether it was just in the past ignoring people saying, I don't care, I'm going to put this out, blah, 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 because like I said earlier, I don't want to sound redundant, we were always criticizing Disney Plus. How can you have a streaming service and don't have material to put on there? And then when they put material on there, because it's not up to our par, so to speak, Now we complain about it. Now we're doing something that now I think that is a good show. They get it's an hour-long episode, or 57 minutes, 56 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
It's good storytelling. So I just think that oversaturation may be some of it, but it's not.
All
I
of
don't know
it.
if that's the correct word. I would use.
It's
not all
not
of
one. It's not one thing. It's multiple things.
It's
that are causing
multiple
this.
things.
Yeah.
It's a death of 1,000 cuts.
And also, we're going back what Danny's saying about. I think it wasn't lazy writing because of the actor Samuel Jackson that was involved in it.
Yeah,
I think depending on which actors they have involved,
brings
I
a
think
certain
they'll-
level of excitement.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it has to be good in order for them to sign off on doing the show. They don't want to
Yeah.
do it if it's going to be crappy. But you know,
And,
oh, go ahead.
and bad writing, no matter how good an actor you are, it will still make a bad performance. I've seen
Yeah.
countless times in shows and movies where you have a big name actor who's good at acting, but the writing is so bad that doesn't help. With the
Sometimes that actor can save it.
yeah, I saw that Rob just now.
And I'm like, man,
Because Rob didn't like the last Fast and the Furious, but everybody that I've seen it says Jason Momoa saved it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it can hurt. Bad writing can hurt. It can also help. An actor can also help it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just finish this thought before I get to these. We got 3 super chats and then a big ass one that came in from Strike. I think it's multiple different reasons. I think it's not one reason. It's the death of 1,000 cuts, just like all these blockbuster movies failing and flopping. There's multiple different reasons for that. It's just not one particular thing. Everybody wants to point to one thing. I don't think that's the thing. As for Secret Invasion, I agree. I think it's a phenomenal show with great writing, but it's the lowest rated Marvel show. The reason,
Underrated.
just like Andor was the lowest rating Star Wars show, and I think that was a phenomenal written show, phenomenal
I agree.
acting.
I agree.
The problem
100%.
is you give people you slap someone so many times, they're not going to keep coming back expecting something when they keep getting bitch slapped over and over. And we'll get into that further on because I think anyway, I want to get back to Danny's whole Disney doesn't have no content. Disney Plus doesn't have no content. I want to get to that topic in a second, but let me just knock out these super chats real quick. Ryan Newsom threw in a $5 super chat. Thank you. You guys remember the ripoff Men in Black R.I.P.D.? They did a sequel to that.
Yeah,
With
they
Ryan
did.
Reynolds.
I have a 30-minute review of
That was
RPD.
a crappy movie. Well,
Yeah, it was horrible.
I
That was horrible.
ripped into that shit.
Yeah, I think they did a sequel to like straight to Netflix or something.
Like Ghetto Ghostbusters is pretty bad.
It's based off a comic book.
Wasn't that?
I know.
Was it Kurt Russell that did that? Who starred in that?
Kurt Russell.
No,
Jeff
it
Ryan
was,
Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
Jeff Bridges.
Ryan
and
Reynolds?
Jeff
Jeff
Bridges.
Bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah. Bill Collins said, "What?" The $2 super chat. Which is now the worst Star Wars? Oh, hold on. What's worse now, Star Wars or Marvel? It's still Star Wars.
Star Wars,
Star
absolutely.
Star Wars.
Regardless of what Phase 5 and Phase 4 did, I can at least pick in good things that are in it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What has Star Wars done that besides I actually really like
Mandalorian.
season, yeah, Mandalorian.
And Andor. That's the only thing I've
Yeah.
liked so far.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's on Andor, but Mandalorian, I agree with you. And I think Ahsoka's
Mandalorian
going to
season
be
2.
good. I think
You a
Ahsoka-
hater on fucking Andor, bro.
Andor.
I'm not
Andor-
saying
and
that it's the worst.
Andor-
I'm just saying that it wasn't my cup of tea.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
And listen, I'm
Yeah.
just going to say this. I'm saying this for myself. I don't speak for anyone else in this panel. But I hate the Rise of Skywalker so much that no matter how bad a Marvel movie gets, it
Is it
simply
really that
can't get there.
Nah,
Just watch it.
Eternals gave a
Just
run
watch
for its
what
money.
you want. Just
Eternals.
Eternals gave it a run for its money, buddy.
No,
Yeah,
Eternals.
they did.
No, you cannot say that.
First.
Say what you want about Eternals, but do not compare it to Rise of Skywalker. Eternals at least has competent writing and competent directing and competent acting. There was nothing about Rise of Skywalker that was competent.
But
Not the
no.
acting, not the directing, and sure as hell not the writing. So you
No.
might not like
There
Eternals,
was something positive about the Rise of Skywalker.
that it ended.
The effects.
The end credits.
The effects.
Some of those effects
Yeah.
were skittish. No, the only thing positive about Rise of Skywalker was John Williams.
No,
The
what the
only-
problem about Rise of Skywalker is that it brought all the old Star Wars heads together. We're not.
No, it
discussing no more.
didn't.
We all hate it.
The old ones. I'm talking about the young ones. The young ones like Seth. He loves it, but the rest of us, we don't like it.
actually no. A lot
Oh,
of
he flip flopped.
He
What?
flip-flopped. He's like, I'm
Right.
going to
Don't let me go back and pull videotape, Ninjoid.
I
That's not what
love
he's saying.
Rise of
Hold it. Hold the
Skywalker.
tape.
Hang on a minute. I love Rise of Skywalker because of my theater experience. Also, I took my mom to watch that movie. I have a lot of just personal love for that movie just because of that experience alone.
Okay.
Okay, and I do like Kylo Ren a whole lot in that movie. I like Rey's arc actually. I know that's controversial and all that. I understand everyone's hate though. So I'm not saying you guys are wrong. You
Okay.
know, I respect people's opinions, unlike those other
That's a good
Disney
thing.
shills.
Like,
Unlike those fucking stupid Disney shills that are just showing like, oh yeah, everything's great about
I
Star
took
Wars.
my mom to go see it, and then she died.
Wow.
God.
I'm so
Really,
sorry.
really.
wow,
Really,
Rob,
Well,
no.
Rob.
Sorry
Just
to
put
hear that.
Wow.
But anyway, but no, I'm saying a lot of younger Star Wars fans, they don't give a shit, really. Like that's the thing. Like they don't really give a shit about Rise of Skywalker. They more so give a shit about Mandalorian because of Grogu, Baby Yoda. Come on now, Baby Yoda money.
Hmm.
Come
Rise
on
of
now.
How much
Skywalker
they
So,
had to bring it back.
honestly, what they really need to do is, well, fire Kathleen Kennedy because of Indiana Jones flopping now. Like, legit, that's $300 million. Like, she lost. That was the most expensive Lucasfilm made movie.
Solo
And-
was almost 300 too.
In total,
No,
right
but
now,
that was a total $300 million. Like,
in, to-
that's
in total,
Solo
right
still
now,
did better than
Dis-
Indy, though.
Disney,
As bad as
Disney
that did.
apparently has lost in their movies. Apparently, for not doing as they projected, close to $5 billion.
Ooh.
exactly.
All right, let me knock out these other two super chats real
Gotta
quick.
go.
Strike First, yeah, you're right, Danny. Strike First Entertainment threw in a big ass $50 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. What's good, Rob? I don't have superhero fatigue. I have bad story fatigue and woke agenda fatigue. They haven't told the stories with the characters I want to see yet. Once I see everything I want to see, then maybe I see the fatigue set in.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah. I mean, there's different
Yeah.
reasons for fatigue, but I think we can always say there's some
Well,
kind of
for-
fatigue, regardless of what the reason is for it.
Now I tell you what is oversaturated. That woke.
You
I
know,
am
back in
sick
the
of
day,
hearing that word.
I was
Oh,
trying to
my
play
God.
devil's
that word is overused
You know,
now for every little thing.
That's oversaturated.
You know.
Like a mother.
Like, listen, like a year ago, and I'm sure you can find me saying this somewhere on the fucking panels or whatever. I was trying to play devil's advocate and be like, listen, guys, I just don't see like this woke agenda everyone's talking about. No, I saw Indiana Jones 5. I see it. Okay, I get it now. Okay, I'm on your side, all right? I get it.
The word woke is just an easy word to describe it.
It's a
Oh,
buzzword.
Yes, it's the buzzword to describe it, but the thing is, it's real. You see it blatantly now, and it's starting to backfire.
I want to
Bud
kill.
Light lost billions.
I-
Target has lost billions. You know,
I want to
What
kill
lost
Phoebe
billions?
Waller-Bridge with fire.
Target and
Target.
Bud Light.
Bud Light.
I really
I
do.
got you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're starting to realize, like
And that's-
I go
that's
back
good.
to Mario, right? Like Lumen, whatever the name of the studio wanted to
Yeah.
put all this stuff in there, and
Illuminati.
Miyamoto came and was like,
Hell no.
nah, this is a family movie, and look, it made over $1 billion, highest grossing movie of the year, even though Danny said it would never make $1 billion.
See that?
Sorry, Danny. $2 super chat. Happy Indiana Jones bomb. Time for new stuff. I refuse
He's
to watch
deserved a bomb. I'm sorry.
Illumination, yes.
Yeah, it does.
I've seen too many bad reviews. I didn't want to see it. Okay,
Same here.
before we
I'm the
get-
same reason.
I didn't see it either.
You haven't seen it either?
I'll wait till it come out streaming. I'll wait for
Yeah.
streaming. I haven't no desire to go to pay money for that.
Yep.
A
That,
friend of
that,
mine
that's
that
why I
watched
feel-
it, I think Ray Allen said they made Indiana Jones like a bumbling.
Yep.
Yeah,
buffoon.
they
Worse,
did.
Parts of it.
worse than
I would-
Star Wars.
And I
Yeah,
heard
I
they killed
was
Shia
on-
LaBeouf off.
I was on the after show last Sunday with Anzo, and Anzo's like, "Yeah, I heard some from my friend that it was pretty good. I might want to see it." I'm like, "Anzo, you don't want to see this." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Bro, you didn't like Luke being all sad and depressed. Like you're not gonna want to see Indiana Jones doing the same thing. Disney has taken all of our characters: Luke Skywalker, Coach Bombay,
Willow.
Indiana Jones, Willow, and they're all
Kathleen
the
Kennedy
old
has
people.
taken.
Kathleen Kennedy. Okay, listen. Okay, and I said this in my review. Okay, first you took Star Wars from me, then you took Willow, now you took Indiana Jones. What more can you take from me, lady? Why are you still here? Just leave.
I'm with you with Star Wars and Indiana, but Willow, really?
Opinionated junkie through another few dollars.
Some people
Echo
like
gets
it,
the show
Danny.
before Elektra. That's because they're redoing Elektra, so it's not canon or
They need,
whatnot.
they need to cancel that show, Echo. I have no desire to see that character.
Okay, so here's my fallback on Danny, and it's not a fallback on Danny. It's just seeing another point of view of what Danny brought up earlier, because he's right. When I remember when we were doing Storms Live 3 years ago, we all sat there and said, you launch a streaming service and there's no content. And now we have all the content. We're like, we don't want this content. We don't want this content. So I've been like, when I'm at work, I'm by myself and I clean carpet. So I have a lot of time to think. And I'm just thinking about this stuff. And I'm sitting there thinking like, maybe it wasn't the fact of the content. Maybe it was the type of content. I think it would have been better for Disney Plus if they would have done a series where you can get multiple seasons from the series, like The Mandalorian. You see, where Mandalorian, it was an original series, and we got 3 seasons of it, right? Instead of them doing like Loki and
Hawkeye,
Falcon Winter Soldier and Hawkeye, and it's just like a one and done. Maybe they should have done. And I'm just using it as an example. I'm not saying they should do this, but something like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where you're with these characters every single season, and you look forward to see what I'm not saying do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I said something in that same vein.
But isn't that what Netflix did?
Series.
Isn't that what Netflix did with Daredevil and with
for example, like I've always said that I would love to see a show on the world of Wakanda. Just everyday people or having some character, not Black Panther, not the main character. Just have like it's called Wakanda, and just have like show more of the world of Wakanda and have like different seasons like that. Not like you're saying, Falcon Winter Soldier one off, Hawkeye one off. You don't get the build and fall. Like that. So like Netflix has shows that have Stranger Things. How many seasons? With 5 seasons now. That's
Cobra
a big
Kai. Look, Cobra
Kai. Yeah, do stuff like that. But Mandalorian's the only one that we've gotten multiple seasons.
Yeah, besides Loki coming out.
And Loki, yeah.
I agree with what Rob said on that, but they should do the one-offs to set up the movies.
But see, a lot of those one-offs.
No presentations. Do the presentations.
Just like they did that. What's that thing? Wolf by Night, whatever.
Yeah. An hour and a half long presentation or hour presentation.
Yeah, or maybe I'll say more than an hour. Maybe like a 2
because
maybe
a 3-part or something like a 3-part
to set up the movie. Like Captain America 4, they should have done that on Winter Soldier and Captain America for the new Captain to introduce Sam Wilson into that role. That would have made sense. I don't know how it would have made sense.
Do it a year and a half before the movie comes out, or a year before the movie comes out, and that's perfect.
It'd be like an extended trailer. It'll be like an hour-long trailer for the movie.
Not having Sam at the bank begging for money, right?
Yeah, because he can't get a loan. He's a freaking Avenger. Get out of here.
And then the whole like Hawkeye, like that would have been a great like planes, trains, and automobile type Christmas movie. With him and Haley Steinfeld. Like
it would have been.
I looked at all those like WandaVision fit the show format, right? But I feel like everything else that we got, like Falcon Winter Soldier would have been fine just as a Captain America movie. You could have shaved all that corny crap off, and it would have been a nice 2.5 hour movie, right? They should have focused on like Secret Invasion is really good, right? They should have started off with Secret Invasion and then give us a season 2 of Secret Invasion. And then in season 3 and build up this instead of trying to fit it in 6 episodes.
And then do the big movie at the end.
And then do like
to close it off. Yeah.
Yeah, just like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. back in then, and even Agent Carter, wasn't a very successful show, but it was a good show.
It was a good show, yeah.
It just they're taking these main stars and they're doing like these one-off series with it, and it's like we're so used to going to the movies to see these characters, and a lot of your big moneymaker stars like Hawkeye, Captain America, Winter Soldier, you put them on Disney Plus, and you give us Shang-Chi that no one ever heard of. You give us Eternals that no one ever heard of.
I think maybe we're going to do that, Rob, but I think COVID threw a big monkey wrench into it, so they had to fill in the gaps some kind of way.
That goes back to the problem of everything.
I think Chapek had more to do with it than
but I think why we got a little oversaturated, if you want to use that word, was okay, COVID, we couldn't go to the theater, so okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this kind of stuff to kind of keep our appetite wet. But now, since COVID seems to be behind us, then that format you're talking about would be excellent and perfect if they would do that. Because if you look back at it, WandaVision really set up Multiverse of Madness because we knew what was going on. The Darkhold, where she landed off at, then we saw him went to her about the Darkhold, and we saw how the Darkhold empowered her. So the way they did that was the correct formula. They should do that for every series, I think, if they knew a movie is going to be coming up afterwards. So
to example
I
you
agree
said
with you
about the whole
100%.
COVID, Danny, I feel like the studios now, we're post-COVID, that whole situation that were going on, everything's going to streaming first. I feel like the studios now are kind of struggling to figure out, okay, what should I put on streaming and what should I put in the theaters? And they're still trying to figure it out in the long run, I think.
Everybody was such in a hurry to beat Netflix that they just started throwing their big stuff on streaming. We see WB do it when they were releasing like Dune and stuff straight on Disney Plus or HBO Max. Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, they all went straight to HBO Max. Like WB lost millions upon millions of dollars. And Disney, like they rushed to put all their stars in there. And yes, I do think COVID had a huge part in that. But Bob Chapek didn't help the situation over.
They ain't figured out that perfect price point yet, Rob, because you see a lot of these businesses going from brick and mortar to doing stuff at home because home businesses, because they figured out that, look, I save this money in electricity, I save this money in salaries, I can do this kind of stuff. They just haven't figured that out. But once somebody sits down and actually crunch the numbers and figure it out, look, if I charge each customer X amount of dollars and I can get a certain number or percentage of people coming in there and I can get good content, then they just ain't figured that out. Had they figured that out, because I think COVID kind of rushed them, like you said, they had to just put something out there to keep interest. They ain't had time to sit down and do that metric and do that plan to figure out, okay, if we do this, and this, we're gonna get this, and this. Once they figure that out, then I think the movie going experience is gonna go the way of the dodo.
I mean, we're only 2 years post COVID, really, if you think about it.
Yeah.
So it's just trying to figure all this out.
Let me see. 2 super chats.
Yeah.
2021. Yeah.
2021.
About a year, a full year.
Y'all maybe 2 years, but I'm only like 3 days. And let's don't talk about that because I got a strike.
Oh yeah.
So let's don't even say that word anymore.
Phil Collins doing a $4.99 super chat. Kathleen Kennedy, has she made Disney any profit at all?
Yes.
At first she did. I don't understand why she's still employed.
At first she was. Yeah.
Wonder Woman, right? Wonder Woman was her first thing, right? No, not Wonder
No,
Woman.
we're talking about Kathleen Kennedy.
Kathleen Kennedy.
It was First Awakens,
Star Wars.
Rogue One,
Last Jedi,
and Rise of Skywalker was profitable.
Last Jedi was profitable despite the fact that it was bad. So
That's because the hype made it money, and everybody going to see it. That's why.
Well, you saying Danny Solo?
I said Solo was the only movie she didn't make money.
Yeah.
So Star Wars movie,
The Last Jedi, people boycotted it.
Yeah.
Well,
it still made over $1 billion. So I mean,
I agree with what Adam said. Those last 3 Star Wars movies, I was excited to see each one.
Yep.
Left a little disappointed, but definitely excited.
The problem with Solo wasn't because people boycotted on after Last Jedi.
No one was asking for a Solo movie.
Because that was the case. Rise of Skywalker would have made nothing. The reason why Solo didn't do well was, one, you replaced Harrison Ford with a younger actor no one cared about, and then they released it like a week before or a week after Infinity War.
Yeah. The biggest movie in the past 10 years.
Also, 6 months after Last Jedi as well. Like,
you're releasing yourself. Okay, so like, why are you in competition with yourself?
Well, that's another thing. So now apparently in 2026 we're gonna be getting 2 Star Wars movies.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah,
that goes
back to what I said
May
25th. May 25th and then December 20th.
It's not fatigue; it's people don't know what they're doing. She don't know what she's doing, and that's a big part of.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I don't have Star Wars fatigue. I don't.
No, man.
I just
Force is female. That's why.
Bad Star Wars storytelling.
Force is totally. Yeah, Force is totally.
It's
female.
not that the Force is female. It's the Force that the Force is killing the male. Like it's killing the male. Like you can have both. Just don't get rid of one to have the other.
She was on a panel with all the women with those T-shirts, man.
Yeah. Don't get rid of one to have the other. That's my thing. Like,
Let's
Yeah.
say you are going to change it. Let's just say you are, hypothetically. Make the female badass. Ray was not a badass. She was not.
She started off with a lot of promise.
If
Yeah,
she come
I
in there and she
admit.
can do all this kind of crazy stuff and just like got a mastery of the force and all kind of stuff, and we cheering for her, that's one thing. But when people are like, oh, just no,
Exactly.
scrap
But
it.
what you're saying, Danny, is they had so much source material that they could have done it,
I
right?
agree.
Like, Mara Jade, you had so many others, just to name a few, right? But they chose to go.
I know, but that's gonna go back to my argument.
I know.
Man.
I got no problem with a strong female character. The problem I have is that you have to make the male character look so weak in order to make the female character look so strong. Why can't they both just be strong? You talk about equality and everything.
That was a
Both
problem
of
I
them
had in
play
the
devil's
Supergirl
advocate.
show. Was you introduced Superman, you had to make Superman look
He was
kind
a
of like
jobber.
a bitch to make Superman look, so Supergirl look good.
Yeah,
That's
Play
bullcrap.
devil's advocate.
That's
How long has it been the other way around, where the man looks so strong and the woman look weak?
For years.
Now,
and
when the
I-
situation,
and I-
now when
I
the
get
situation reverse, we as men don't like it.
I understand it was right. I'm just saying, like, if the whole thing, equality means equal, right?
Okay, but
Make
you went on that
both
hill. You went on that hill
I-
when we was on
listen.
top.
Yeah, listen, I know, Danny. I get it.
I'm just saying. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Hey, yeah, I play that. Yeah,
Hey, man.
I totally get it. But why put another person? When you get to a certain point, the whole point of getting to where you are is not to put the other person down. It's to make everybody equal. That's my thing.
She's gonna save the Jedi Order with Finn, and they're gonna have little Finn babies.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't think they'll be with Finn because John Boyega said, "Hell no, I ain't."
Apparently she's talking to him, and we'll see how he's gonna be.
Daisy
video.
Ridley's
I
begging
don't-
for John Boyega to come back. So
Yeah, she really wants him to, but I don't think he's gonna. He's like, come on, no.
Yeah, they kind of did him wrong.
Hey,
They did.
The
I
Rock-
will admit,
The
they
Rock
did
said
him
he wouldn't
dirty.
go back
They
to
did him
Fast
wrong.
and Furious, and his ass was back there.
Because The
for
Rock
the-
broke right now. The Rock is broke. He losing money. He losing money
Yeah,
right now.
his show got canceled. Young Rock got canceled. Black Adam bombed. Like
The
he ain't
XFL's
got
not
nothing
doing
left.
so well.
SFL bombed.
I can't argue on those points, but if you think the Rock is broke, then
I mean, broke for rich people standards.
Yeah, broke for rich Okay, hold on. Let me get these two super chats. Monster Paradise threw a $2 super chat in. At least Indy 5 surpassed the Flash in 1 week. I mean, yeah, but that's not nothing.
That's not a feat.
That's something to be proud of.
Poetic Gangster doing a $5 super chat. For what I see across social media, the DCEU and the MCU brand is bad. Which movies are worse? Can we get a poll, Rob? Black Adam, Shazam versus Ant-Man and yeah, I'll put a poll up. Shit, why not?
I can tell you that I like Black Adam and Ant-Man, Shazam 2 and Thor Love and Thunder.
See, here's the thing: I cannot stand Thor: Love and Thunder, but Ant-Man 3 is the only one here I would actually say, "Hey, I love that movie." So,
But would you
Black
rather see
Black Adam I
or
enjoy.
would you
I
rather
think
see
it's
Thor
fun.
Love and Thunder, Adam.
All right, but
Which one you rather see?
what would I want?
You rather see Black Adam or Thor Love and Thunder?
I'd rather see Black Adam.
All right. You rather see Shazam 2 or Thor Love and Thunder?
Shazam 2.
Okay.
But I'd rather see Ant-Man 3 than all of them. See, this is where the conflict comes in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'd rather see
Thor.
Avengers
You
being a
suffer through
badass.
Thor again.
You know?
Ant-Man
like-
3 was okay, but ain't nothing that I'm chomping at the bit to see. I ain't chomping at the bit to see none of them really again. But if I had to see it in the order,
So
it would
it's
be
which is
Black
better
Adam.
in the poll, not which is worse. Which is better in the poll? That
Which
Oh.
better?
yeah, which is better, not what's worse.
Thor Love and Thunder is killing Ant-Man.
I'm gonna leave it on to the
Yeah,
end of the,
exactly,
the
Danny.
thing.
I agree with you.
See, my thing is, I didn't hate Shazam 2, but I'm kind of with Adam. Like Ant-Man was the best out of all three of them.
So I would
Yeah.
suffer through Thor again just to watch
But
Ant-Man.
Thor Love and Thunder
Yeah.
badness is weighing down Ant-Man's goodness.
But
100%.
here's the thing, though. Like I can look at Thor, even though I hate the movie.
Man, them,
Christian Bale was amazing in it.
Yeah, he was good.
man,
So
them
I'm like-
goats drive me crazy.
The ghost drive me
I mean,
crazy.
at the
I
very
agree,
least,
Danny.
man,
I
okay.
agree, Danny. The
But
ghost
when it
drive
comes
me
to-
crazy.
Russell
okay,
Crowe acting kind of tippy-toe-ish, driving me crazy.
But when it came to listen, man, you gotta fight fair with this shit, okay? Instead of Thor: Love and Thunder, put Eternals in there, because at least after Ant-Man 3, I could take a nap.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, Like, I mean, right there, you got.
I would take
Easy
those
win.
screaming goats over that little obnoxious kid going, "Come on, guys!
On his
Gotta
freaking
save Black Adam."
Them goats are driving me crazy.
on his freaking skateboard riding on dirt. Goddamn
Goats are
skateboard.
driving me crazy.
Rob, if you don't come with me right now, our parents are gonna die. You gotta believe me.
With his little cape, his little towel on his back.
Shazam 2 would have been better if they just left them dead at the end.
I've
wow.
never watched Shazam.
I agree.
Sorry,
I
I
have
didn't mean to
not
spoil
watched
it.
Shazam.
I've seen
At
it.
least
No,
their
yeah,
villains,
we had to have Wonder Woman just randomly come and bring them back.
Lucy
Like,
Liu and Helen Mirren were good villains.
Yes.
The one chick was pretty good too. I wasn't suspecting it. The chick from West Side Story.
So the guy that the third sister.
oh,
Yeah,
Rachel
the young
Zegler?
girl. Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah.
was really good in this movie. I did not like her in West Side Story, but I liked her in this.
See the way that y'all know about the little boy in Black Cat. I was know about the little girl in Shazam too. Skittles, taste the rainbow. She ran.
Poetic Gangster's trying to get all of his troll
God.
accounts ready so he can just ratio the poll. He's like, hold on, I gotta sign in all my
In
troll
all
accounts.
of mythos, unicorns always been an animal or something for good, and this one is evil and powerful and the king. And I've never seen a black unicorn, but this one was.
Hey, real quick, Rob, you got 60 people watching and only 28 likes. Hit that
I
like
know.
button, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all.
Come on, guys. What the hell?
Hit
I know,
the
guys.
like
The
button.
like button is the most important button to hit.
Rob,
gotta
I'ma
feed
tell you
the
this.
algorithm.
I'm gonna tell you this, Rob. I do that show every morning. I call it the encouragement series,
I watch it every morning.
and I beg. I mean, beg for likes. I'm like, please hit the like button. Please leave me a comment. I might get 5 comments, and I might get 9 likes. But I'm just gonna keep doing it, man. 'cause
Yeah, you gotta keep it grinding. Keep grinding.
man.
I'm gonna make a sign that says "I will work for life."
Yeah, we'll work. For likes.
You know what?
Um,
You should do a thing where you go, if you give me more than X amount of likes, I'll
We'll
sing
take
a
shots.
verse to any song you want.
Be like, for every like we get, I take a shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that, man.
Yeah.
I don't
This is what you make this
YouTube
dies
from
alcohol poisoning.
I saw a clip of the last time you took shots, buddy, and it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Well, see, that was also
That was a good stream. That was a good stream that night.
It was
that
so
was a
good.
$5 shot night, so I can
Yeah.
spend the money. I
got a-
can't spend likes.
I
I'm
got
just
a
saying.
video, boy. So I said, look at this right here, boy. Rob was
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah, and I trust me, I felt it all week that week. I was like, 10-minute warning, people. 10-minute warning.
I was like, never again.
You know,
Never
next stream, you
again.
guys want to do a shot night? Seriously. Oh,
Go
Go
we
ahead
gotta-
and get I
we
don't
gotta
think
bring that back
turned out the
eventually.
way
Man,
you
we'll
wanted
be a
it
part of
to
that.
turn out.
Aw.
Yeah, no.
like at all, bro. I don't think it turned out the way you wanted it. Seth, who's also in the stream, doing $1 super chat.
Oh yeah.
We got a Daredevil question here, coming from the amazing Webhead. It says Daredevil 2003 is underrated, and that Elektra news. Oh, I'm damn. EJ popped in with fucking orange. What the hell? I haven't seen
EJ Tan, my boy.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I do feel like Daredevil's underrated. I
I completely
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
I have to see the director's cut. Apparently, that's
I've never seen that one.
The Reddish cut is very good.
No, it's better. Okay,
Yeah.
so I can find that.
EJ Tan doing a $20 super chat. See, I'm so fucked up. I can't even say what it was. A $20 super chat.
he's
What's
drunk
up,
just from
Rob?
remembering.
Yeah. Hope you're having a great day. I definitely can't wait to see Jennifer Garner in Deadpool as Ben Affleck's Daredevil is freaking awesome movie. Yep. I'm curious to see how
I gotta watch that again.
Let me ask you this, Rob. Which suit did you like better? Ben Affleck's Daredevil
Affleck's.
suit?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. That one in the red and yellow one didn't look bad as I thought it would look.
The old school one?
She-Hulk.
The mustard
old-
one, no, but
that's
it's
the
just
old
a
school one.
Netflix, it's just a Netflix suit, but yellow. You know, Ben Affleck suit, like one looks like a movie, right? And then the other one looks like you go to the costume store for a low budget
You
show.
cosplaying. You
No, that
cosplaying.
Netflix, that suit he had on the Netflix look like a cosplay.
look
suit,
good.
yeah.
And it doesn't look as good as the one from the movie. My opinion, I much prefer Ben
The one from the
Affleck.
movie is so much better.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it was cool.
I have to watch it again.
But his helmet is better in Netflix than the one that.
No,
Ben
see,
Affleck had.
I actually feel the opposite. I think the costume in Netflix looks better, but the helmet looks better in the movie.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like no helmet. It was just like some kind of leather thing he had on his head.
I'm gonna say, son, and it's gonna sound horrible, and I know I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna say it. But the one from the movie looks like a normal helmet. The one in the Netflix looks like it has Down syndrome.
Wow.
Well, dude, honestly, in the
I'm not touching that.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
man.
His outfit, the Netflix series, looks like freaking paintball gear.
Yeah.
It really does look like
To be a
paintball gear.
little
I'm
more
sorry.
real world.
Like-
In the real world, you're not gonna see that leather suit that.
I mean, I
Tomato
get
tomato.
it.
In
Probably-
real
No,
world,
I
we're not
get
gonna be a
that.
blind lawyer fighting crime either. I mean, that would be awesome. We do, but no, I would always pick Ben Affleck's costume over, and I think Ben Affleck has the best Batman costume too, other than the Flash. Man, that costume was awful.
Yeah, Ben
Really?
Affleck costume.
This
Batman
one right here?
is definitely awesome.
Yes, look at that.
Love that suit. Love it.
Hell yeah.
It looks like he's gone to go like a freaking S&M party, man. That's
Listen, bro. Okay, don't be hating. Okay, y'all a bunch of haters.
Yeah, click on that one. Click on the Charlie Cox one.
Yeah, click
I'm
on the
looking
Down
for it.
syndrome one.
hold on,
You got,
hold
you
on.
got the
You
you
just
got the Goodwill costume.
Which one?
Well, he doesn't have his helmet on though.
Here.
Well, so
I got
search up.
There you go. Whatever. It's up side by
There's
side.
no comparison. There's a comparison. They're both beside each other.
Yeah, there you go.
Here.
Nah, bro. Who on the left look better?
Yeah, I have to agree.
Yeah,
Helmet on the
I
left
have
look
to.
better.
Yeah,
left
Netflix
looks
one's
better.
better.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we go with opinions,
It's
guys.
like-
Y'all a bunch of haters.
It's like Whitney all over, and then
Now I like the double D on his chest. And that's tight.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
We all
accurate.
like double D's on chest.
I fucking knew you were
Got
gonna
rub
go
about
there.
that.
I knew as soon as Daddy said double D on his chest, I'm like, there we go. Rob's
Bro, I
gonna
went
say
all
something.
his life for that moment right there.
Poetic Gangster threw in 2 super chats. His first one was a $5 one. James Gunn Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 passes 800 million, and Sony Across the Spider-Verse are the big winners this summer. Sony and head of DC. Whoa, never thought. I mean, technically, James Gunn. I mean, the head of DC, bro. Like that money
Head of
going to
DC.
Marvel. Don't get
Yeah.
too excited.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with DC, regardless if
But,
it's the head of DC.
next weekend is gonna be Mission Impossible. Gonna be a big winner for the summer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Poetic Gangster doing another $2 super chat. Rob, I did this poll on 2 other channels, and it did go my way. Well, it might have been on smaller channels, bro, where you could just spam it with your account. when you have a lot more people watching that actually have brains.
What's the
You know.
vote now?
50 people voted, and they voted 58% says Ant-Man and Thor is better than
It's 'cause
42%.
Ant-Man's pulling it away.
Damn.
It's the Ant-Man.
Because I'm telling you,
Ant-Man,
Thor
yeah.
Love and Thunder is a dud sandwich.
It is.
But hey, man, I'll take Kang over anything that
You goddamn right. You're not wrong. I
You,
love
you know how bad he's gonna be now that he's been exonerated. Boy, King is gonna be
Yeah.
nasty.
Take it out in his acting.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
you'll
easy
see his
right
acting.
here. This
Oh
super
my
chat.
lord!
This is easy.
Mason Clark doing a $5 super chat. Which Frank Miller story was better, Dark Knight Returns or his Daredevil story? Both are awesome to me. Dude, first of all, Frank
Daredevil.
Miller. Yeah, Daredevil, Man Without
Daredevil. What he
Fear,
did for
Born
Daredevil.
Again, whatever.
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
his Daredevil stories are legendary.
That'd be
And I'll
close.
tell you what, Dark Knight Returns is not even his best Batman story.
It's not.
Batman Year One is his best Batman story.
You're goddamn right,
Yeah,
sir.
you're right.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, I would pick Frank Miller.
Hey,
Daredevil.
can I be perfectly
over
honest? I think
anything.
Dark Knight Returns, while good, is overrated.
I agree with you
I think it's very overrated.
because you're waiting the whole time just for the Superman fight.
Yeah.
And the rest of it's all just like
Filler.
whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman Begins was based off of Frank Miller's Batman Year One.
It was.
You know, so yeah, I like Batman Year
I
One.
like
but
Mark
will always pick-
Silvestri stories too. I just read one of his stories, Batman stories, Deadly Duo. If you ever read it, man, check it out. It is awesome.
Speaking of Batman, I've been watching the Batman animated series over again. It's pretty good. How good it was.
That was a
That was
sleeper.
fire. Yeah, I'm watching it over again. That's pretty good.
I heard they got a
Netflix.
new Superman series out. I haven't
Yeah.
watched.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. It's on Amazon
It
Prime,
was
right?
really good. Really
Amazon
good.
Prime?
No,
it on
it's on
Amazon
HBO Max.
Like My Adventures
Okay,
with
nice.
Superman or something.
It's on HBO.
Yeah,
Max.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
really
animated.
I heard it was
Animated.
good.
Yeah.
Live action.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
telling you what,
animated.
you need to check out that Superman and Lois, bro.
Well,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
someone already
Ain't a
spoiled it
chance.
for me. So
Yeah,
I'm a season and a half, 2 seasons behind on
Oh
that.
my
yeah, I'm
God.
the same with you, Tote.
Yeah.
that final scene for this season.
Oh, we got like 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, and then we'll do closing. And I'm just gonna go ahead and end this poll now. I don't see anything coming. So with your results, Ant-Man and Thor, Love and Thunder, Adam and Shazam. The hierarchy of the power did not help
I'm
the
gonna do
vote.
that. I'm gonna do that the whole
Goats.
rest of the stream and see if that'll get you ignored.
Well, I mean, Mac, in the comics, those goats are actually badass. They made them retarded
They
and
bad- they
Down
badass in
syndrome.
This one too.
Well, in the comics, Thor's badass too. He wasn't
I mean,
bad.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I watched Extraction 2 today, man. That movie was awesome.
You liked it, eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
the first one was great. I haven't seen the
Yeah.
second one, but
The story
I
wasn't
love
as
the
good
first
to
one.
me, but the action was way better than the first one in this.
The story was so like simple compared to the first.
The first
movie.
one, yeah,
It
but the
was, like,
action was on a whole
super
other
simple.
level.
Dude, there was like a 20-minute scene.
It's 21
It was all
minutes. It's 20
filmed in
minutes.
one take.
It's 21 minutes and 20 seconds. That's how.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, holy crap, was this freaking Birdman? Everything is in one take. I'm like, holy crap.
The
man.
only part I laughed at when the helicopter came in, he's shooting and he hides behind a ladder.
The ladder.
and nothing shits him. I'm like, yeah, right.
The only thing that disappointed me was at the end of the first movie, we see the kid come up out of the pool and he's standing there. I wanted them to start the movie off with that,
Right there.
or end the movie with him going there or something.
Yeah.
You know, and they didn't do that, but they definitely set it up for a third
But
film.
third one, yeah.
I'm like, all right, and I wanted to kill that little kid. Oh my god!
The son,
Oh.
the son.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, I want to
son.
slap. Yeah, gosh.
I'm sorry.
No spoilers. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Where's my dad? Where's my
Double
dad?
tap.
Dad's dead.
Double
Dad's
tap
dead.
Yada.
no spoilers, no
Oh,
spoilers.
sorry.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up.
Are any of y'all
right.
Trek fans? Trek fans
Yeah.
on the panel?
Yeah.
Our track?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all watching Strange New Worlds?
Not yet.
No, I want to. I just
I
haven't.
haven't.
had time.
Is it good?
I'm telling you, Pike was always my least favorite captain, but boy, he is.
Yeah,
See, I'm
He's a
catching up
bad
with
man.
Picard right now.
What world is it in? Strange New Worlds. Like, what world is it set in?
Wait, what universe? I'm
No,
not
it's-
sure.
It's right
It's
after
before.
Archer. It was Captain Archer, you know, that played by Scott Bakula or whatever.
Okay, so it's the original
Yes.
timeline.
It's
Okay.
right after that.
Okay, all right.
This is when Spock is green, if you can believe Spock, and they teach
Yeah, I don't
Spock.
think it's on the timeline.
Okay, so this is
Because-
before. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
before the original series. Okay,
He don't
I'll
have
check
his
it out.
emotions under control.
Okay,
He got
so
a thing for
he's
Nurse Chapel. It's good, bro. It's good.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I haven't had a chance. I'm still trying to catch up with Picard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm too. Yeah.
And
One
I'm
thing
like
about
3
it that
seasons
kind
behind
of
Discovery.
blows my mind is that their technology look better than Next
It's the,
Generation and
it's the
stuff.
graphics. It's the
It's-
graphics.
Yeah, it's just better
I'm
CGI.
like,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
how y'all got this and they don't have it? But it's a good show. I love it.
That's one of those things
Alright.
where you just have to suspend your disbelief.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna close out. Guys, where can the people find you?
The Basco Scenarios, my channel, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern for the hangout. Of course, here and on Danny Show, first of the month, of course.
Cool Beans, Jimmy Dean, Danny. Where can the people find you?
You find tomorrow night on my show, Chaotic Conversation, every Sunday night here on the show when we have it on Storms Live. And I'm doing something called the Encouragement Series where I release a video every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where I give you a word of the day, quote of the day, and a scripture of the day, and my thoughts on that word. So please come check me out. Tomorrow's word is problem solver. Problem solver.
Cool Beans, Seth. Where can people find you, sir?
All right, you guys can find me actually tonight at 11:15 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh no, they can't. I got a show coming on at 11.
Well, okay. Well, after Rob's show, you can watch my Superman review of My Adventures with Superman of the first 2 episodes. Pretty great start, actually, for
You
this
see that's on
show.
HBO Max, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
check that out.
the animation looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Kind of like, yeah.
And that's all.
DJ, where can people find you, sir?
You find me on the Token Black Guy on my channel. Cover a little bit of everything on my channel. And Wednesday nights with Gascar on the Hangout, and here on Sunday nights.
Cool beans. How far are you from hitting 1,000?
I think about 719, 720, something like
Come
that.
on, guys. You guys gotta step it up and go help homeboy. Go over there, subscribe to the channel. Come on, guys.
Do it.
All right.
And Adam, I see you putting out all types of content. You know,
I am.
I got a bone to pick with you, by the way.
Oh,
How the
God,
hell
here we
did
go.
You do a top 5, and Creed and Knock at the Cabin Door was not on your top 5.
Well, it was either Knock at the Cabin had a chance of getting on, but it was either that or Super Mario, and I've watched Super Mario a lot more. I've just got more enjoyment out of it. As much as I love Knock at the Cabin, I got.
Why'd you do a top 5 and not a top 10?
Did he put Dungeons and Dragons in that top 5?
Okay, listen. For me to do a top 10, listen, Rob, for me to do a top 10 of the year so far, there has to be 10 movies I liked this year so far.
Well, okay.
Therein lies the problem.
That's fair. But
I got it to 8.
You could say this. Hey guys, this is my top 5, but here's a couple honorable mentions that didn't make the top 5.
Yeah, whatever. I could have done that. Whatever.
Man, he was strong with that Dungeons and Dragons there for.
I was.
I watched that movie on the plane last weekend.
Yeah, that was movie. Adam,
What?
what was your number 1?
Oh, Across the Spider-Verse.
Okay. Yeah.
You should have said, Danny, go watch my video.
Who didn't think it was going to be Across the Spider-Verse? Okay, it's Across the Spider-Verse. It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer. Okay, you can't ruin that for me this year.
I
Okay,
gotta check and see if I got you on
pop.
got the bell notification bell, because I didn't get anything from you.
Yes, go check out Adam's channel, guys. Filmmaster Adam's been putting out a lot of content, and let's try to get Token. I see Gascar put the link to his channel there. So come on, guys, let's make it happen. Let's try to get them up to 1,000. We always try to get our people up here to reach their goals. So come on, guys. These are great guys. Help them out. So with that said, we're going to end the show. Thank you guys for watching. No Storms live next week. So I'll be knee deep in video games. So
I'll be out of town.
Guys, thank you. Appreciate you.